Over the last few years, a new medium called the web series has become a method of choice for independent filmmakers. Think of it as roughly a 5-minute version of your favorite sitcom or hour drama. It's short enough to be viewed on your mobile phone. Lenox Avenue has taken full advantage of this medium while offering the world a view of inner New York City, specifically the new Harlem Renaissance. If love, life, and the pursuit of happiness is on your bucket list, Lenox Avenue delivers. Actor Lauren Hooper elaborates.
I can't remember the first time I said I want to be an actress, but I do remember, being in the car coming from the hair salon with my mom. It was like, we'd go after school, we'd go get our hair relaxed, and it's like you're in the salon for hours and hours. And I was singing along to Whitney Houston. And my guess is I was probably in 4th or 5th grade. And I want to do that. I want to be on stage. I want to perform. The thing is, if you ask my mom, she said when I was like 4 and 5, I was putting on shows for them. Mm-hmm. So I guess I kind of always knew, but when I really realized it, I was probably like 4th, 5th grade. I can do opera. I can do musical theater stuff. I can do jazz. So I started performing. I say I'd really started performing in like 3rd grade, and like, school musicals, plays. And the connection that I felt with people when I was doing it was just totally unreal. Short period of time, and within a few weeks, you had your best friends, and you just went through things together. It was a deeper connection. And when I performed, I felt, and I still do feel, total freedom. I feel like I'm on a different plane. It's like my religion, and I just kept doing it, feeling that way. And as I got older, teachers, friends, people in the business started recognizing, okay, she had some talent. And so then it was like, wow, I could actually really, you know what I mean? Like, as a kid, you're like, oh, I want to be a singer. I want to be an astronaut. So once I did, it was like, okay, let's do this. I think what felt different is the amount of time you're shooting. I mean, when I did King of Paper Chase, it was like a month of my time was blocked out. Right. If I wasn't shooting, then I was on the side learning lines. Mm-hmm. Whereas this was like a few days. And it's, they plan out a schedule, but it's a little bit more fluid. Mm-hmm. So your days might change. They might randomly, 2 weeks down the road and be like, we need to reshoot this. Can you come back in? So I'd say that's the biggest difference. I played Gina. Okay. And Gina is, I can't really tell you much, but you'll have to watch the series to see more. But I play Gina, and she is a potential love interest for Sellers, which is Dorian Missick's character. He plays Sellers. You might know him. He's on Southland as one of the. I can tell you, my role is juicy. She knows what she wants, but I really can't say more without giving it away. I'm not exactly sure what episode, but So, but it's worth the wait. I'll tell you that. I think she could be attracted to all three, and I'd say personally, I'd say probably Owen's character.
Okay.
Yeah. She would definitely be in. She definitely eats out like 4 days of the week. Mm-hmm. She's open to all different types of cuisine, but they're always they're a little bit posh. Mm-hmm. She'll go to a hole in the one spot if the food is really good. She likes things that are a little bit upscale. I'd say she'd occasionally be at a club, but most likely you'd find her in a sexy lounge or like a wine bar. She would be a good dancer. She wouldn't be all over the floor breaking it down. Okay. She'd be kind of like, in the middle grooving, kind of sexy. Mm-hmm. And she can hold her liquor, so she's probably not often drunk in front of people. Okay. So she'll have some drinks, but she's not going to be a mess. She's in control for sure.
Would-
We should talk to Al about that.
What do you think we would suggest to Al?
I think it would be some type of champagne, a bunch of stuff. The first thing was I knew of Al. We had actually done King of Paper chasing together.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't know him, like we didn't shoot together, but I knew of him. And I knew he was a doer. I knew he was a mover and shaker. He got his stuff moved. And, you know, honestly, that's a big deal. There's a lot of people who produce stuff, and it's hard to produce your own material. But the thing I like about Al is that he relentlessly pushes his material to where it deserves to be. And I knew I wanted to be a part of something like that. I wanted to be a part of something that, you know, was written well, that featured a multi-ethnic cast, showed Blacks in a different light that often enough shown in other genres, not often enough shown in film, not often enough shown in TV. And I knew he was going to get it out there. So, I knew he was working with talented people.
Right.
Those were the big things that I really liked about Al and, you know, Lenox Ave. Part of it's the writing. I mean, it's written like a sexy drama, soap opera. So I think that sets the tone. I think Al in general is just grown and sexy. I think that's just his vibe. So I think he helps bring that out best. But I also think the people. Everybody is so chill. So chill. So it's, you know, it's like some of these people you meet on set for the first time and you just instantly have a vibe. So there's just natural chemistry.
She did that on her own. You're sexy. You're officially sexy.
You are grown and sexy. I think another thing to Al's credit, I think, is he trusts his actors.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a lot of them are his friends, and he knows that they deliver. And I remember being on set with Dorian, and Al was like, okay, you know, we run through it. You generally know what I want from the scene. And so let's just do it a bunch of times. And if you guys want to add some, you know, dialogue of your own, if you have ideas of how you want to play it, go ahead. So I think that trust and that ability to take it on ourselves makes a huge difference. So then we can really let the sexy come out.
You're under oath.
I know. There's some scenes that are a little bit more challenging to do. But again, I don't want to say what they are.
Dang it.
I know, it's horrible. It's so horrible. And I just want to say, please feel free to reach out to me. My website is www.laurenhooper.com. That's HOOPER. And my Twitter name is Hooper Lauren. I can't remember my Facebook page, which is probably bad. But if you go to my website, the Facebook page link is. So please reach out. You know, let me know what you think of the show. Any thoughts? Let me know. You know, if you want to work together or you just have questions or you just want to talk. I'd love to hear from you.